Nasir Abdul Wasmand Sharif.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 44.2c, I wish to once again request for a statement from the Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security regarding the police raid in Masjid Musa Mosque in Mombasa County. Mr. Speaker, on the 2nd of February 2014, police officers raided the Masjid Musa Mosque and attacked worshippers, all in the name of fighting terrorism. Mr. Speaker, noting that places of worship should be accorded the respect that they deserve, the officers attacked the worshippers after they had concluded their afternoon prayers. And during the raid, 8 innocent people who have no inclination whatsoever to any terror organizations were killed. A number of them have been injured. And out of those, we actually, by the time we were presenting this statement, 2 people had been missing, but we are now aware that 1 person has been unaccounted for. And all evidence shows, Mr. Speaker, that the person was arrested by the police, and he has not been presented in any court of law, neither is he anywhere to be seen in the police cells. And out of these, Mr. Speaker, 55 of them were minors, and some of them were actually mentally insane. So, Mr. Speaker, in the statement, the Chairperson should actually inquire and report on the reason as to why the police saw it fit to go and attack a place of worship without having taken the necessary restraints, and the action that the government is taking against the police officers who raided and killed the innocent Kenyans, and the fate of the missing person who till today is totally unknown. Mr. Speaker, if I may add, because this is something that I had mentioned to the Chairperson, but if I may add, we have taken the liberty of collecting evidence as well on our own as a constituency, and we would prefer that when the committee is deliberating on these issues, for us to be called in to be able to present so that we can shorten the time frame of getting a proper response and a proper way to end this menace.
Well, Honorable Asman Kamama.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the issue of Masjid Musa Mosque is an issue that is so weighty in this country, and especially among the Muslim leaders. So we want to undertake to give a response in a week's time, considering the gravity of the matter, and also promise that we will invite the area member of parliament from Vita to come and shed light on the issues that he wants to raise, and that we will also demand that the person who is not accounted for, even before we meet, is actually the police should be able to produce this person. And Mr. Speaker, we will take this matter seriously, and in a week's time, we will give a response. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Nasir, the way to applaud is not to bang the tables, eh? Just to remind you, I know, people go to mosques and to churches to be reminded about things that they were taught when they were very young. Eh? So I know it also necessary, even with regard to our own standing orders, it's good to keep reminding ourselves. So it is not in bad faith that I have to remind you that that's not the way to acknowledge the sentiment by the chair. But I can see you wanted to...
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my apologies for breaking the standing orders. It was actually out of the excitement that the chairperson has committed himself that in a week, and he has as well confirmed that we will be invited in the deliberations so that we can be able to present exactly what transpired. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.